What up, guys? Got Bill 2 here, coming at you with your first ever beer, Homebrew Wednesday, rather. So what we got going on today was actually a pretty big bottling day. Actually a pretty big homebrew day in general, craft beer day, whatever you want to call it. As far as on my side, homebrew stuff going on. We had a couple pretty big bottlings. Bottled my bitter. I'm calling it blue collar bitter. Probably a little bit stronger, probably strong bitter, maybe an ESB. I don't know. Bottled that up. Pretty excited about that. Smelled delicious. Tasted it. Non-carbonated, obviously. Tasted just smooth and caramely. A little bit. Smell was kind of a little bit fruity. I think that might have been the yeast. Used the Safale USO4 or just SO4 yeast, English ale yeast. Pretty basic stuff, but smelled delicious, tastes delicious. So I'm pretty excited to here about a week, 2 weeks to get that out, pop that off, and get a little taste on that. Also bottled up my cider. Not much going on with that. Pretty basic. Just use your apple juice, about a pound of sugar, and little champagne yeast. Just a little experiment. Seen a lot of videos, people doing it. Thought I'd try it out. It actually took a while. Like all the reviews for yeast were like, this yeast, gets done in a day or two, and I don't know if I cold shocked it or what the deal was, but it didn't get going at all. Kind of had to rile it up. About 3 days later, started kicking in, and really, I started out about 1070 original gravity, and maybe a little bit under 1020, maybe 1018, but I was really looking to get under 1. I mean, that's what you expect for a cider. It smelled, actually, when I bottled it, they got quite a bit of like an alcoholic, almost like a brandy kind of smell to it. So I'm not sure if my hydrometer was freaking out on me or what the deal was, but I just still close to at least a 7% beer. Cider rather. So okay. Added still a little bit of a residual sweetness. I don't want too much tartness, because really the idea is to give it to my family that don't really like beers that much, which is unfortunate on their part, but whatever. Other stuff we got going on, I got my Hefeweizen has been in the bottles for about 2 weeks now, so I've been tasting that kind of slowly and transitionally, and it's been coming out pretty tasty. First, I watched some old videos from Brewing TV and saw them doing the open fermentation on their Hefeweizens, and I didn't really go with the open fermentation per se, but kind of partially open. I just had a loose lid on it to prevent from dust or anything like that going in it. But it turned out really good. I'm not necessarily a big fan of Hefeweizens. I'm more your American punch in the face, taste and hop flavor kind of guy, but this Hefeweizen is pretty solid. Definitely a lot of clover flavor, clover smell in it. It gets a little better as it airs out, warms up a little bit, gets a little bit fruitier smell, fruitier taste, smoother fruit taste to it. It's like a dreamsicle taste. So it turned out well. This weekend, going down to Bloomington, Indiana, and going to the Indiana Brewers Guild beer festival. Pretty excited about that. My first ever craft beer beer festival. So we'll see how that goes. Pretty excited about it. I'm actually going to take down the better camera. Hopefully get some good footage from that, and let you guys see how that went. Because if you're not aware of Indiana beers, it's probably pretty underrated. I mean, Indiana, unfortunately, is at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to craft beer. Largely because of the strong traditions and steadfast holdings to those traditions we have here in the state. Pretty strong opinions about, this is the beer I drank when I was 15, this is the beer I'm going to drink until I die, kind of thing. It's unfortunate. But the people that do enjoy craft beer here, and the brewers here, are very talented and bring out excellent brews and very, very fun to talk to. I've been lucky enough to I've been able to interview for actually one of my classes here. Been able to interview a couple of the brewers around the state. Chris Johnson, Eric Peoples, brew co in Lafayette, Indiana. Excellent, wonderful guy to talk to. Really fun, really knows what's going on, very exciting. Distribution, trying to get the word out to, they have their beer in Applebee's. I mean, that's pretty awesome, I think. To have it. When you think about Applebee's, don't think about craft beer. So the fact that they're out there, that's awesome. Got to talk to DJ McAllister and Black Swan Brew Pub in Plainfield, Indiana. No distribution, just solely sells there at the brew pub. But if you get a chance, you're ever in at the Indiana, the airport there in Indianapolis, make your way. It's only maybe 10 minutes away from the airport, just down 70. And excellent food, excellent beer. Always doing different things with hops, with their IPAs, fruit beers, Belgians, different stouts, all kinds of stuff. Their Scottish is, top notch. People love their Scottish. So if you get that chance, go in there and try the beers. Talk to DJ, one of the smartest guys, most passionate guys I've ever talked to in the beer industry. Also got a chance to talk with Roger Baylor out of New Albanian. He's been in the business for a long time, since the mid '80s. When it really first started. Very interesting guy. He's strictly an owner, but is definitely involved in the brewing process and the overall localization movement. So awesome guy. And they have pretty good distribution too, and excellent beer. So if you ever get a chance, go ahead and grab a New Albanian beer, especially if you get a chance on Lecter. This is a red ale, outstanding. Optimist, very good double IPA. Black and Bluegrass, pretty good mix. But definitely try those beers. So like I said, I'm pretty excited. The festival is going to be mainly Indiana breweries, but you're going to get a couple select. That's what they say on the site, that select out-of-state breweries. They don't have a list yet. It's kind of sketchy, but whatever. Either way, I'm excited about it. Got the tickets already. As far as homebrewing goes, plans are to get a little Munich Hells going. Had a Hellsbach actually from People's about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and it's outstanding. Just this, medium, malty, just peppery beer. And I'm looking for, it's summer now. It's April 10th. I'm looking for something a little bit lighter, lawnmower / beach bum beer, whatever you want to call it. But still I like that lemony zest, lemony peppery spice that's got beers can have to them. So I'm looking to do something with that. Also looking to do a chocolate stout. My roommate inspired me. He's a big fan of stouts, chocolate stouts. So I'm looking to do Dirty Dave's chocolate stout. So those will be the things coming up in the future. Said I'll probably have my better camera with me this weekend at the festival, and so hopefully I can get some footage from that, get it uploaded, let you guys know how it's going. But I appreciate you viewing me here on my first ever Homebrew Wednesday. I've been inspired largely by Craig Tube. Big shout out to that guy. He's doing excellent things. Just real solid, grounded guy. Telling how it is in a homebrew, from a view of a homebrewer. Seque, big Seque, love you, my boy. You crack me up, and so you definitely a good inspiration to do these videos. Also with homebrewing, and so I really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys watching my vid, and we'll be talking to you more in the future. Until then, take it easy, and drink some more wonderful handcrafted beer.